I don't know what to be talking about. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. 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 You gotta hit the button for your live.
Oh, I'm gonna hit it in. Are you live?
I am live.
Oh, I see you up there. Pretty pops. These are my pretty pops. All right,
We are live. We are live. Hello. This is day 3. We've been doing this consecutively. Okay. Okay, but episodes will be on our podcast platform.
There will be
next week.
I promise I'm looking at it.
Next week. We're gonna say by next Monday next. Definitely not me.
Definitely her on something. Just not that part.
Definitely not me.
Okay. Big cat.
Yeah. Anyways, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Non-thought Thursday. Whose child is this? Can somebody get their friend? Get their son.
Tell him a non-thought Thursday.
Get their nephew, whatever it is he is.
Boy, Vasero, Oma, Vasikoro. Vasikoro. Whoa, what you mean? Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Happy Thursday to everybody out there.
Happy Thursday. And we're going with that today, guys.
Non-thought Thursday.
She had no idea, now she knows.
All right, we're going to get this podcast started.
Thank you guys for coming with us. Happy meal hour. The wealth break you didn't know you needed. And now that you're here, sit at your table, open up your little box, and take on what we're going to serve you. What are we serving you?
It just sounds so wrong. Why you always have to say it like that?
But it sounds so
No.
right.
Anyways, he gave the intro. Welcome to Happy Meal Hour with your favorite host, King Shad.
Yo.
And Miss Pretty Poppin', also known as Nelly.
Sorry, Pretty. And Pop. All right. She never knows what I'm going to do everything, so this is her real reaction.
This is my real life reaction. It's not fake at all.
Aye, Captain. All right, go ahead. Tell us it. They can see the type of time we're doing today.
All right.
Thursday. Now about Thursday. All right.
I'm going to let him get all his energy out so we can start.
I'm building today, baby. What's that? I'm building. Let's go.
Are you ready now?
I'm ready now.
Okay. I'm waiting for this. It didn't even connect. Oh my God. I don't know the topic. So the topic is, since it's your topic, how about you let them know what the first topic is today?
The first topic today. All right, y'all. So we're going to get into it. This is what I want to know. Do you feel like if the phone is down all the time, something's suspicious? If you were a significant other, every time they put their phone down, it's never face up. It's face down. Is that suspicion of something? Do you think they're cheating? Is it something they don't want you to see? Maybe they just used to putting their phone down. What is your thoughts? We're going to ask Miss Pretty Poppin' over here first. How would she feel every time she's on her significant other? They got their phone down, straight down, face down. You can't see nothing. Phone down, face down. You can't see nothing. Let's take that hook. I said, oh, all right, go.
I don't care for it. I don't know. I don't see why it matters if your phone is up or down. I think it becomes a problem if you make it a problem, right? So if you being suspicious, like every time your phone ring, or you walking with your phone and you hugging it, or you around and you just gotta, your phone don't leave your side, you can't walk away from your phone, then you got something to hide. If you don't got nothing to hide, then there shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. So you said you're cool with that. So you think it's something, okay, what if the person, okay, what if it's just a habit? What if it just put my phone down? You know what I'm saying? It's not, I'm hiding anything like that. It's I just put my phone down.
Then you just put your phone down. I mean, if we're at a dinner table and you have your phone and you just take it out and put it down, then that's understandable. Like, Putting your phone down, I feel like is also a sign of I'm not trying to be disrespectful, and I'm not trying to, overstep or whatever. Not
Well,
overstep, but like, you know how people just have their own boundaries or their own little habits of what they like and what they want to do. So that's just that.
is that suspicious to y'all though? Sean Jones, what's up? Is that suspicious to y'all? Me, I don't really think so. It just depends. Now, if you sit the phone down and I go near the phone, I ain't touch you. What you doing? What you doing? Whoa, whoa. That. Why touching my phone? If you were acting like that, then that will raise a red flag to me. Cause what you tripping for? What is on the other side of that phone? Now, if I turn it over and Kevin like, hey, hey man, big up to you, bro. This weekend, I'll see you this weekend. But you know what I'm saying? If I, you know what I mean? If Hot Jason on there talking about, hey, bro, what you doing? Stuff like that. Yeah, you know what I mean? You with me, and we gonna have some conversation. But I just feel like, I was always told, you know what I'm saying? Don't go looking for nothing. You're going to find something you know like it's going to hurt you.
Like, why do you always got to put a reasoning or a definition behind somebody's or every action? You're looking for something. Why are
You
you
are
looking
looking
for
for something.
something?
Everybody's looking for something. That's how I feel.
It's, okay, with a piggyback off of that, right?
Okay,
Putting your
picky,
phone
picky.
down.
We all to the pickies. The pickups.
Does it matter? Is it okay for you to search your significant other's
Phone?
phone?
Oh, now that's a good one. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm not searching your phone. Because I've had people search my phone, and it'd be a text I forgot from 3 years ago from Samantha who sent me her breast work. I forgot it was in there. Oh, you still got this? You hold? Hey, Leak, what up, boy? Oh, you still holding on to this? You still? I didn't even. I forgot it was in there. So I'm just saying, like, if I gotta go searching through your phone, Leak, you can attest. If I gotta go searching through your phone, then there's no reason for me to do it. I don't want to.
I
I'm
feel
probably
like
gonna see something I disagree with. It could be from as a conversation yesterday, your best friend. Your and he waking up saying, "Good morning, boo." That good morning boo gonna piss me off. Why he got a good morning? He couldn't say, "Hey, best friend." Why he got a "Hey, beautiful"? That time gonna piss me off, right? You feel me? Right, right.
why
Hey,
is it gonna piss you off?
this yo. Instead of you married, you want to turn your wife phone and see her personally mail best friend talking about some, "Hey, gorgeous, thought about you this morning." No, no.
Words of
You could just say,
affirmation.
"Hey,
Somebody
how you?" Words of affirmation. Y'all hear this book?
words of affirmation. Good morning, gorgeous. Is it so bad to get a good
So now
compliment
we
from
hear Jay. Good
somebody?
morning, gorgeous. See, he said, "I'd be like, what's good, scrub?" Look, Deshaun said, "No, thank you." What's good? No, thank you. This is what's good, big head. What's popping with you? Not, hey, hey, my luscious, gorgeous friend. What is going on?
What if it was from a girlfriend? Is it okay then?
Girls is players too, right? Oh, okay, that's what the song said. Okay. Nowadays, you gotta worry about that too. You gotta worry about that too because this is my best friend, my sister. And they in a whole entanglement. You ain't even know.
You ain't even know.
You
I
ain't even
mean,
know. You be like,
listen, I don't believe in searching phones, okay? That's one thing I
but you don't
definitely.
search your person's phone. Everybody that's tuned in right here on all these phones. Would you search your phone? Deshaun, would you search your girl's leak? Would you search your girl's? I said, would you search your wife's phone? Yeah, that shit would get me hot. Exactly. He said it get me hot. I'll be hot too. Then he put the heart on it. Nigga, wait till I see you. Wait till I see you. I'm gonna be at the job like this. Come outside. No, no, you want a heart? I'm gonna shoot you in the heart. Come outside. That's maybe, you know what I'm saying? My bad. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm crazy for that? That's crazy? Do y'all think that's crazy?
Nah,
Yeah.
it's not crazy. I don't search phone because the good old saying said, "Don't go searching what you don't want to answer for." And when you find the answer, what is you gonna do?
That part.
What is you gonna do? You went looking for something that you definitely wanted the answer to, right? Now, whether you thought that answer was gonna be in your favor or not in your favor, then whatever comes with that,
Y'all hear this? You represent for the ladies, right?
I'm representing for the ladies. Whatever come with
Fellas,
that, you have to deal with.
I
And
have
for the
in the
ladies, you
past,
got
but as I got older, it seemed pointless. Okay.
because it is. It comes down to if you gotta search your significant other phone to go look for something because you have a feeling or they're suspicious of something, then there is something a little more deeper than searching, and you probably don't need to be in that space because then you're probably gonna do something that will take you to a whole nother level or have that's gonna take you out of character. And you don't need nobody to take you out of character. For what? They ain't worth it.
They never worth it.
At all.
Okay. I said that was who said that, but I said Deshaun said there should be a freedom with you with your wife or your husband to use their phone if you feel the vibes and communicate.
I agree with that. If you feel like something not right and something don't make sense, talk about it. If you cannot talk about it with your significant other, your wife, your girlfriend, down to your kids, I don't even think you should search your kids' phone.
I don't touch my man.
Because as a child, you're gonna go to jail. But as a child, children there's a certain they deserve their privacy too, right? You can keep
I didn't get no privacy.
But that's the problem.
Y'all remember that?
Okay, but your phone, I feel like their phone is their personal, it's like a personal artifact to them. Like their phone, just like how everything for you is on your phone, everything for them is on their phone, whether that be
I don't want to
apps
check
and
my
stuff.
daughter's phone at 11 and she going porn sites.
You cannot help that. She's a growing teenager or adolescent.
Teenager is not growing, that's nasty.
It's nice. It's nasty. Hold on. So when you when you were their age, when you were their age and puberty is hitting you.
When I was their age, I watched squiggly porn. All the men know squiggly porn when you really can't see, but you can kind of see a nipple.
But that was a different time. Now everything there's nothing hidden.
On the back.
There's nothing hidden now. Everything is at the access of your fingertips. So what you can do is have parental control on certain things, but you can't ultimately.
You can't control their friend's phone so they can probably watch.
Exactly. You cannot control every aspect of a child's life. You can't. It don't matter how much. And if you're that,
you feel me already know. Squiggly porn was real.
If you're that,
fellas, did y'all watch squiggly porn or not?
I don't know what that is. I didn't watch porn.
Dark,
I used to watch Cinemax.
No, Red Shoe Diaries.
Cinemax After Dark. Cinemax After Dark.
What do you call it? Soft porn? Yeah.
Cinemax. I mean, and Cartoon Network After Dark used to be a thing. Like, what do you mean?
Nick at Night was nasty. You'd be like, wait a minute. Y'all freaky on this joint. Then come to find out Nick Cannon took it over. That's why he got all these kids. He was running. He was disgusting. Thank you, Nick Cannon.
Disgusting.
He's a freak.
So.
Facts though.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So y'all in your relationship, you married or you want a serious relationship, right? And then you have to check the phone. You only get to check one or the other. Are you checking the pictures or are you checking the texts?
I ain't checking either.
If they give you the option, you gotta pick one. They give you the option. Which one are you taking? Are you gonna see what they texted, or are you gonna see what they sending? I don't want to see.
I don't want to see any because if I go see, I'm missing the slight, like you said, like everybody been saying, the slightest misunderstanding, I might do something to you. So I don't want to see it at all. If I got an option, another option got to be me. I want it. Don't want it. I don't want to see it.
You don't want it.
Because I might take the first thing that's inside and bust your head with it. So I don't want it. Why do I need to go to that point? I shouldn't have to search your phone to figure out if you trust me or not.
They give me a choice texting. You checking them texts?
You checking them texts?
I'm checking them texts.
Okay. I probably go through the photos because ain't nothing probably won't be in there. Because the way how things is set up now is it's gonna stay in the what you call that, the thread. It's just gonna stay. You don't have to save it for it to still be in your phone, right? Going through text messages, you definitely looking for something.
That's right.
Words can be deep, and that's why I said I don't need to see it. I don't need to see it.
One eggplant, you getting shot. That's it. I'm on live. I'm just going to jail. I'm sorry. I apologize. Like you did. Like you might as well just. I'm gonna get y'all together, and we're gonna play hide and go kill. I mean, seek. I mean, Yep, that's it. Huh? What happened? I'm wrong for that.
That's why you shouldn't do it in the first place. why?
We,
Why put
she's
yourself in?
like, we were going through something. That was one argument one day. That caused eggplants
Yeah,
and cock pictures. We're not doing this, bro.
yeah.
Mm-mm. Jail.
Jail. That's a little deep, but for something that you wanted to do, you wanted to go through the
Because I had a
phone.
feeling in my heart.
Well, you should have left.
Tickling.
You should have left.
I
Don't
should have.
stay. Leave.
If I got time and I just don't want to cut it off like that.
Figure out a way how you're gonna keep her attention. Then,
Send her eggplants.
then yes, her
You're
eggplants.
like, go on, take this. Make eggplant salad too while you at it. You want cucumbers, huh? You want a big cucumber? You go crazy. That's me though. Pray for me, guys. Just saying, you know. Happy meal hour. It's all in here.
I
Okay.
see.
Me personally, she said she ain't choose another. Sean said texting words are deep. Me, I'm probably I'm doing them pictures and videos.
Exactly. Yeah. I feel like
Uh,
I'll probably see things with you and your friends. I'll probably see a little more. If I see something crazy and I know I ain't received none of them, who would you send this to?
Uncle Ease, what up? Yeah,
Who would
for
you?
me, I'm just saying, if I see one of them videos in your little video memory and it got OnlyFans at the top and you want it, first of all, that's another. Dead. Killed. That's it.
But
R.I.P.
why are you going looking for something? Why you can't just
Why you got
be?
OnlyFans pictures with little tabs? That means you got an OnlyFans page I ain't even know.
That means you and your situation
Your name
lacking
on
some
there is
communication.
Creamy Crock Pot. You ain't tell me about the Creamy Crock Pot?
You lacking some communication within your situation.
Baby, I was going to tell you about my Creamy Crock. No, you was not.
Calm.
So yeah, I'm going for the videos, y'all. Videos all day long. I'm looking through. You know what I'm saying? I want to see these ones. What you talking about? Hey, Bryson. Like, who's Bryson? And why do you have that little pink outfit that I bought? That I bought? Girl or guy might delete. Pics and videos, things can be deleted.
Preach.
Yeah, your noise.
Preach.
Okay,
If
maybe.
you but like come on, let's
Okay,
let's
hold on,
let's
hold on.
let's
I'm
really
gonna
be
give y'all a little
practical
secret
now.
though. Before you say, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret in Texas, right? iPhone and somebody erased Texas. You hit that little button that's on the top left corner on the Texas. It'll say deleted. Go in there and look. You'll probably find a lot of shit. If she just deleted them, stay on there 30 days, fellas. Ladies, go on look in there. See who you see in there. You might go, oh, the Texas girl ain't nobody here, but in them deleted Texas, Stacy, you know what I'm saying? Black Hammer guy. We're not doing that, bro. I don't want to see Black Hammer guy. I don't want to see.
But can I just say this? Let's be practical, all
Okay,
right?
let's be
And
practical.
I'm going to speak for
Oh, word,
the
got you.
from a female's perspective. And
Okay.
I'm not saying that there's not guys out here that don't know how to cross their T's and that they I's,
Okay,
right?
that.
But if a female is out here doing the dirt or doing the deed or doing whatever it is that she needs to get done because her nigga or whatever is lacking something, right? They are not going to leave such clueless clues around. Like, I think a female takes the extra step. If she wanted to hide something, she's hiding it. She's hiding it. You're not gonna find it if she don't want it to be found.
Remy Ma did. Remy Ma, no love Remy. Remy Ma has a battle league on Chrome Twitter. She has easily block happening who she's managing, who everybody's saying she's cheating with. They had a battle. The battler exposed it, and she had this man right out here in the front. Yeah, so don't tell me it ain't about hiding. She's saying it ain't true, but everything seems like it's true. So y'all have the capability to do it right in our face. Women are Illuminati. Women are the Illuminati, y'all. I said it on camera, y'all Illuminati, because y'all would do it plain sight. Y'all are very good.
You think so?
But this is my friend. This is my man. Y'all will introduce us to the man.
That's a little brave.
That's
a little brave.
This is Johnny. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
go
a
back
little
way
brave.
back.
But
Johnny been
I just
smacking
feel
them chicks
like
for 2 years. You ain't even know it.
But if she say it ain't true, then why you want to push it and say it's true? Because the blogs is making it seem like it is true. But why does that matter? If I'm saying it's not true, then it's not true. Why you can't take my word? So you don't trust me, huh? You don't believe in me, huh? That's the problem.
Bill Clinton said he did not have sexual relations with that woman. He didn't have physical sex, but he had oral. That's a sex, Bill. So what that mean? What that mean, Remy? No, because she said she didn't. Kelly said that is not him on them videos. That was his urine. Pause. Damn straight. So what we talking about here?
I'm just saying, the right woman, a woman with sense. If she don't,
Okay.
if she don't want it to know, she not going. You're not gonna find
Damn
out.
kitty cat's
Okay.
growl.
But a man, I feel like y'all be more brawling and more out with it. Like that's where the issue be, and that's where a lot of
Yo,
the trust come from.
dudes will take their girl to the same comedy club for 2 years. Then take the same girl to the same comedy club. You'll be like, or not on Tuesday, on the Thursday. Bro, the staff know her. Like, yo, I
Exactly.
agree.
Exactly.
Sometimes, dude, I don't even know. I be
A girl, at least I'm
she
not
ain't
putting
gonna go on nowhere side of the town. She gonna go on a whole
exactly.
other
She gonna go,
that
or
she
she
ain't
might
never been.
leave. She might even leave town just to get her little time with her people. Like, what do you mean? She
Not
not
take it to
going
the same place.
not take it to the same
Hit
anywhere.
them
She
stars
know
too. You gotta hit
that
them stars.
anywhere she know that she and her partner been. She ain't gonna take. If she having a side piece on the side, she ain't gonna take a side piece to the same places. That's just common sense.
That's
Don't
true.
don't the saying said don't shit where you lay your head.
Some people do. They like poop.
Them
They poop lovers.
they maggots.
They maggots. Yep. Yep. They minutes and feminines.
What?
I tried to say male and female magnets. Maglets?
It's not a word. It's
Maglets.
not a
And
word. It's not. It's not.
girlets and
It's not in Urban Dictionary. It's not in the World Dictionary. It's not a word.
you guys see this? Always
It's not a
tearing
word.
down my little dream.
It's not tearing down
Always
your.
tearing down my little dream.
It's
Thank you,
not
Sean.
tearing
We
down your
appreciate that, Sean.
dream. It's not tearing down your dream.
What?
It's not.
Okay.
It's being practical.
Okay, so I think we can all agree with what it is, you know what I'm saying? So going through the phone, she says don't do it. She says she's gonna look through pictures.
I'll look through
If she look
pictures.
at pictures,
If I have
Sean
the
said
option of picking
Texas.
pictures or
I said
texts, it's
pictures. Yeah.
pictures or none.
Okay. So next topic. Next topic is do women still want a gentleman? And are men still a gentleman? So what I was saying, in saying that is like doors opening, you know what I'm saying? Bringing flowers, writing letters, sending a little poetry, just that old school chivalry stuff that, we used to do when people were courting and dating because that really don't happen anymore. Are men still like that? And do women still want to receive that? In my experience of what I've seen, a lot of women don't like it or they don't know how to receive it because they never got it. So they're like, I don't need you to open my door. You try to open the door. I got it. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need you to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm independent. I hear that. You open the door for me. But they have no problem letting you pay for stuff. That's cool. You know what I mean? But you need to bring flowers. What I'm going to do with those? Like, wow.
I
Oh, okay.
mean, are you trying to say you don't think it exists anymore?
Um, I think I think it's not.
Or do you think it's a
I think it's not
generational
warranted.
thing?
It might be a generational thing.
Okay,
That's
well
a
let's
good
look
one.
at it this way, right?
Uh-huh.
Since it might be a generational thing. If it's a generational thing, I don't think it's not that females don't want it. It's just perceived a different way.
Okay.
Because if it's a girl that listens to, let's say, for instance, City Girl, right? What are the things they're telling you to do?
So you say music has influence on what they like, what they want to
Definitely.
receive.
But there's like you want a guy to flew you out. Like you want to get flued out. What is that?
That's why women.
That's another form
Y'all be getting
of
flued out on spirit. That's not coming out. We ain't gonna even bring that up right now. I'm a girl. He flew me. First of all, he flew me.
if it's not Delta or JetBlue, it's not valid.
I'm gonna need you to know how to say the right word. He flew me out. Y'all have said that. So I was flued out.
I was flued
You was
out.
sick out? Big time.
Because
Lost, lost, and lost. Yeah, yeah, I just think so. I just think, like you said, is what they listen to, what they sing. But it's like, at least give it a chance. Maybe they know how to. I see people comment over it. I can read that. Okay. Deshaun says,
somebody said yes, they love it. And let me answer that, right?
I'm gonna read you off Deshaun. Got
I don't think that it's not present, right?
you.
I think, like you said, a lot of guys, that's not something that's up their alley or that's in their mindset. Especially if you didn't grow up seeing someone like that. Getting a girl that's like, I like flowers. I like acts of kindness. I like gifts. You know, I give you gifts, you give me. Like that's not something. But I think the basic thing of opening a door should open that you shouldn't just open a door for a male, a woman, but you can open a door for anybody. If you're going to the grocery store, I'm not exactly saying if you're going to the grocery store and you walk through the door and there's somebody behind you, you're not gonna hold the door.
Yeah, I will open. I will do it. But I'm talking about for her. Like, once you got the car, I can go around and open the door and make sure she's secure.
I would say,
I just
yeah,
want that.
a lot of people don't do that, but it's not always a generational thing too. You have some
I got you,
young
Sean.
people that they do that. They do that. There's guys out there. What happens is the people that's like, I don't like that. Like you said, I'm independent. I'm this.
I
I'm
don't need no
that.
man.
They
Real
make it
man.
bad.
All of that stuff.
They make it
Yeah.
bad for the rest of us, but it's out there, and there's girls that receive that, and there's guys that do it. It's not there. Is it? Does it need to be there more? Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Marcelo said for elders all day, man. Shit.
It's not
That's
for
it. Not your
elders.
wife, girl. Okay. Deshaun said in today's society, in today's social media and entertainment industry, a lot of women are projected imagery of ballers and also with imagery of a woman only wanting that type of guy to give you certain lifestyles. Like
Mhm.
being a gentleman and being chivalrous isn't a lost art. I agree. And the guys that continue to do that, no matter what is portrayed in today's society, deserve a huge big up and should continue to do that and help continue to be the forefront of being separate from the pack. I 100%.
I hundred
100%
percent
agree, bro.
agree with him, but I think also for the guys that do that and probably dated, I don't know, an asshole of a girl, right, and got their heart broken. Now they feel like,
That's a
well,
fact.
I did it for her. I'm
Destroyed.
not going to do it for nobody else. That coming.
Destroyed.
That's how. That's a part of the reason how it die out because they got their heart broken once, and now it's like, yeah, forget her, forget any next girl. I ain't gonna be Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah.
Nice guys come last. Like things like that. When you fill yourself up with that negativity, then you are already stopping your blessings for before it even started.
That's a big cat because if you big cat
How's
because
that big cap?
because it's like all right, but you still gotta take that into consideration. If I'm constantly hurt, if I'm constantly being a gentleman, and these
Okay,
women
but
keep going,
it
like,
goes
oh,
both ways. What do you mean? I hate when guys be like, "Oh, because I got my heart broken, every girl is
I
the
didn't say one
worst."
time. I said it was a
Like,
consistent
okay,
over and over
but
again.
think of it. Everything just like
And
how
I'm
a
talking
guy
about,
get his
I ain't
heart
talking about this.
broken.
I'm talking about just being a gentleman in it. And the woman
Okay,
is shutting you down, saying, "You gotta open the door for me. I don't need that. I got my own door. I can do it. I can do all
that's
of
just
that."
then that's not the
That's.
girl for you. That's not the woman you need to be putting your energy into. Don't
But
don't internalize
but
it.
when
She
it's
just
bill
don't
pay
know
time,
better.
you
She
looking at
don't
me
know
like,
better.
"Oh, you a gentleman, right? Pay for my meal." Don't throw that in there. Don't throw that
See,
in there.
I'm not that. I am not that because I will firstly ask, "You
That
want me
feeling
to
only
pay the
lasts for
bill?"
time, right? You want me to pay the bill? You want to pay the bill?
I would pay the bill. Why not?
$20.
Because I was
You want to take
raised.
me to
If you
Applebee's?
can't
Two
afford,
two for 20.
I don't even do fast food. I don't even do chain food restaurants. Let's just start there, okay?
Ooh, she said she
So
don't do chain
I
food.
don't. I have a big pet peeve of
Every
chain
brother
food.
got an origin story, females included. That feeling only lasts for a time, usually unless they cut it seriously deep. That won't. That time won't heal. I'm sorry. That deep. That time won't heal. That one. My bad. I can't see with myself in there. It's weird. Okay. I mean. Okay.
What you
I
say?
think time heals when it does.
Time heal wounds,
But
but for y'all, it really be taking forever in a generation,
because we
okay?
didn't really love y'all, we all vulnerable
But
to
you
y'all
think we
stuff.
don't either?
Y'all love
You can't
everything.
keep crying over spilled milk though.
Y'all love
Like
y'all love social media. Y'all love fake TV. Y'all love cupcakes. Y'all love teddy bears ASAP. We don't love everything as quick as y'all. So when we love you, we let you in. Don't be the destroyer. If you
Okay,
wasn't
but
ready, you should
even
have said that.
when you decide to go into another situation, then you should have the mindset of I have healed. If you are not healed, don't put yourself in another situation because then you're
If
scarring
that's the
that
case, you
girl.
all won't talk to nobody because who really, some people ain't really never healed. Or it takes the wrong thing to make you realize you're not healed. You could think you good, you could think you well.
Self
Wait a
assessment.
minute, it's stuff like that in our body. It's stuff laid dormant in your body. You might get in a car accident, all of a
True, but
sudden
then you
you got
can't go
something
in. You
that's
can't
good
just
even though
go
it's
in
there.
with the worst. You can't go in with the worst and expect the best. That just doesn't
It
make
don't be the
sense.
same things. I'm saying if I come in and we have a conversation, if our communication is where it needs to be and we're talking, right? We should believe all these things in the beginning. I'm this type of man. This is what I like to do. Da, da, da. Tell me at the top that's not what you like. Tell me that's who you are, but don't fake in front and be somebody who you think I am because I'm showing you this. And then
But
once you get in here and get comfortable, you
but
change.
all that communication can happen and a person can tell you all the likes and tell you all the dislikes and it don't mean a thing because if you're a person that is stuck in your own selfish ways, your selfish ways is always going
Yo,
to
I'm
come
not
up
telling her
front.
to show. She do it all the time when she's trying to make her point. She's trash for that.
What
You say I
happened?
love how your co-host switches the American and Jamaican. Enough respect. Yo, thank you. Every time
Thank
she
you,
do it.
Deshaun. But yeah, you gotta take into consideration like there's a lot. Let's not act like in the beginning of dating stages there's a whole lot of extra communication that happens, and a lot of
It
it do
does.
go over your head.
It
We're
do.
not gonna act like it don't go over your head.
Uh-huh.
It ain't go through one ears and come through
Mm-hmm.
the other.
Oh.
But if you gotta constantly remind somebody, but there's a thing when you constantly reminding and they constantly don't do, then what? Then what? Then you get your heart broken because she decided to get up and leave because she want better. Now your
No.
heart broke
If
because
they
you
work
feel
for a
some type of
fireman
way.
training, some people don't know how to do nothing better. That's not what they was taught. A lot of this is. Let me tell
But
you,
then,
women.
but you
A lot of
gotta.
men didn't have fathers or
But we
examples to be
can't keep
men.
using that as an excuse,
It's the truth,
though.
though.
We can't. But it's
That's
not
not an
it's
excuse.
not an
That's
excuse because
real talk.
I hear you, and I'm not
That's real
saying
talk. A lot of people are self-taught. They don't know, and they never had no example.
I'm
When
not
I came to the
saying
radio
that.
station to work and learn how to work the radio station, Sheila just didn't say get in there and learn it. I had people show me that we
What
had
to
to take
do?
to what to do. Not saying, well, there's no excuse. I've been here 3 years. I should know. Well, if I don't know this at all, I only got examples with nobody taking the 1-2 step to walk with me and also check when I'm wrong and point out that I'm wrong. Some people don't think what they do is wrong.
And I completely agree with
Because I
that.
see women who will be dirty to a man that's nice. They want but the man with the attitude, threatening, slapping you, disrespect, they love him. They love him.
Because
But the
that's
one
what
who
they
come,
used
put their
to.
stuff together, the one who come speaking well, showing them love, being patient, they're like, I don't know that type of man. They do all that. It's like crazy to me. Like it's all that in one. I don't. It's whack. You sometimes y'all be big cat, just like we
I
cat. I'm
like how
not saying we
I
don't.
was gonna say I like how you put in a lot of pressure on the females because we're
It's
not gonna
pressure on
act
us too. I'm not saying it ain't.
okay, but we not gonna forget. I feel like you're saying just because you didn't have a
I'm not
male,
saying that's only. I'm just saying that is some
but
of it.
we go through with by the time you get to 20, you've lived a certain life of experience, right?
Some of us,
Some of us,
not
cool.
everybody.
But there's a lot of things that we either see around us. Everything that happens around us is a product of our environment, right? What you watch on TV is a
Yep.
product of what you are.
Some.
The people you interact with is a product of who you are, correct?
Okay.
You
Okay.
go to school. Everybody at least goes to school or started school to some extent, right? Your
Some.
teachers are the first, not the first, but your teachers is a second disciplinary thing that allow you to take accountability for certain actions. So if you fail a test, you're wrong, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know something, you raise your hand and you ask the teacher, right?
Yeah.
That we're not gonna act like there's not councils and things put in place that taught us certain things, and we chose
True.
not to gravitate or adapt and adjust. A lot of the things that's happening is because we choose not to adjust. We choose to stay in our own way and agree that this is what I think is happening and this is what I
And
believe.
that might be what I only know, and I know how to
But
do
you
it.
can't say that's what you only know if you're constantly experiencing something on every day you experience something new.
Maybe I'm not a good retainer.
That's an excuse. It's a
That's a,
choice.
that's
It's
a,
a choice. Yes, it is.
how?
If you see good in front of you all day, right? Or
Yeah.
if you walk up, let's say you said you're not used to seeing people do things like open the door and whatever, right? Let's
Right.
say that's not something that you see around you.
Right.
Let's say you go to
So good.
school and you see something like the security guard opening doors for ladies, men. Isn't that something that you see? Isn't that somebody doing an action of something that you are not used to?
Might not respect the security guard.
Okay, what if you see a teacher, a
Might not respect the
principal?
teacher.
So that's a choice. You're choosing not to
But if I
respect
grew up with
people
no
that.
daddy, but I got my uncles and I seen my uncles are influential to me because they've been around in my bloodline. They know what I've been through. They know what my family been through. So I see them and I see them disrespect and I see not women get married, women take it. Okay, okay, so this that. If I got to be like this, well, even as I get older, when you think about it, what's setting you? It says train up a child in the way he should go. And when he gets old, he will not depart from it. If
But
I
we
train up
also
in mess, it don't just come out when I'm older. It gets
it
worse.
don't. But if you want better for yourself and you're placing yourself in situations and circumstances to be a better person, you can't have the same mindset and think it's gonna work because you're doing the same thing over and over, and that's insanity. That
It
don't
is
work.
insanity until
It
help
don't
comes
work.
in. That's why
But the
people who's
help,
insane
but
gets help.
the help comes from everywhere though. It's not just help. Is not
But it
something
has to
that
be
physically
respect in
comes
the
to
help.
you.
Because somebody can come help me in the
But
station right
exactly,
now,
that's
right?
a choice
But listen, somebody
though.
can come help me in the station right now. I might not respect it much, but Lee has been in the game 30 something years. He has done great work. So when Lee say it, it'll hit different than another person on TV come in for a second. Because
And
I know their work and
that's
track that's proven.
understandable. But
That's
if
what
you
people
but
need.
if you keep the narrow mindset of I'm only going to stick to the people I know and what they do, then you're never going to go anywhere. You're never going to learn. The point of going to school was to understand that every day you step into this building, you learn something new, you adapt it, and you make good of whatever it is that you learn, right? You make it understanding. It's just like doing a math problem. Everybody do 50 million ways to do a math problem as long as you get the same solution.
Right.
Correct? So you had to learn
But
how
the method
to
is different.
you had to learn a method that worked for you, right? And you still had to use factors and variables
You
to
did.
add into that method to make it make sense. So
Absolutely.
if one person is the only thing that's preaching gospel to you is that gospel, when you're surrounded by 10 other people, the choice of not choosing to listen or take heed of
But
what's
that one
happening,
person
that's a choice.
influences me, just like for
There's
example.
nothing wrong with that, but it's still a choice. If 10 people is saying the same thing and you only decide to listen to one, that's a choice.
But if
Because you
ten
can
women,
take
if 10 women are doing something, saying something to me, and one is my mama, who am I listening to more?
listen to your mama, but you can't listen to your
That's because she's
mama.
influencing me. But that's what I'm
But
talking about.
if
Influence is
you
a
have
big
a
thing
let's
to take
okay,
in and
cool.
listen to.
You wanna go into a relationship with a girl that's completely out your demeanor, completely
So
out of
she's
something.
Japanese.
Let's say let's boom, perfect example, a Caribbean girl and an American person, or
Okay.
a
Okay.
Caribbean person and an American person, right?
Okay.
Off the back, there's already cultural differences. Are you going to say, well, I'm American and this is what we do? Is that going to help? Because you're talking to a Caribbean person, so how are you going to understand, adapt, or even try to get an understanding of what their mindset
Maybe initially
is?
at first.
But
Cause I can
that's
be ignorant and rude to it, and I never been a Caribbean woman, and I have my own perception, just like you do, of my country. Maybe I've heard you say things or how your family look at it, so I'm thinking maybe it's close to you. Yes, there are border
but
things we have to go through. I get that part.
but
I would understand that going in.
But there's also a lot of people that would talk to a Caribbean person and still think like, I live in America, so because you're in America and I live in America, you're gonna follow my principles and my views.
Go back to your
No.
country. I'll be like, I've never been there.
But that doesn't change the fact that you can learn from somebody.
No, no.
You could learn from
I
a
agree. No,
child.
that's not the debate here. I agree about learning from, but I'm saying it's who you learning from influential to you. You can learn it. It's
And it
teachers.
still come down to choices.
It's teachers. You just don't listen to it. Okay, it's not even a choice of listening. It's like maybe how you're teaching. You might influence. Maybe how you're teaching me is not the way I receive.
Okay, so you didn't receive.
That's why
You didn't
rappers
receive
have
it.
more influences than teachers.
You didn't
You know
receive
why?
it. I get what you're saying. You didn't receive it, right? So what did you not receive anything? There's not one word, there's not one thing, there's nothing that you could have took
I know.
from
I
that.
probably took sign. A little sign. A
Exactly.
little sign.
So taking it, all you gotta take is one thing. The whole message don't gotta be about you or relate to you or resonate with you. You just need one thing to make a difference. All right. Don't use blue, use yellow. You just gonna be like, nah, forget what you say. Even if they gave you a perfect example, you're gonna still use
I can
blue
make
because
blue
they
give me
didn't use
success.
yellow.
Blue is what I know. So you want me to use yellow now? I ain't comfortable with yellow. I don't even know what yellow gonna do
But
for me. It looks
if you
different.
only say in your
It does different
comfortability,
to
you're
my
not gonna get
eye.
change then. So you can't want change and want to be comfortable. That don't make sense. It's
No,
not gonna work.
no. When I see somebody that yellow that is doing well in yellow, and that somebody
But that's what I'm saying. What if
influence
you get all
who
of
maybe was
those?
in blue at one point.
What
So now
but
they know how to
but
transition to me to
what if
yellow.
that's not the situation? If you're only trying to use things that's within you, or you need to a direct connection. Sometimes there's not a direct connection, but
Sometimes
you
it's
just
not.
want better for yourself.
Yep.
Something that's, oh my god, that's something different. That's something I didn't know. Maybe I could go find it and make it make sense for me somewhere else. Maybe I can apply it and use it in a different. Maybe it don't apply to me here, but
Or
it
they
may
don't know
apply to
how
me
to.
something else. But that's a choice
You ever
of
take an essay?
wanting
Like there's some people who
wanting
not good at
different.
reading comprehension. They can read it and then get back to you, and it's not. Maybe they strong.
And maybe it's not. But what do you do? Do you just be like, all right, that's not my strong. That's not my strong
I'm
suit.
gonna find a
I don't
way.
need
I'm gonna
it.
find a way to get in my way, so I might have to hear it. Maybe I
So
might have to go to YouTube and look at
you're
it.
adapting, right? You're adjusting, right? You're
Yeah, I
making
can
a
adjust.
choice.
Yeah, okay, you making a
You're
choice. Yeah,
making a choice, a decision to better yourself, to do something that you once didn't know and you want to learn something new. You're making a choice to not be the same thing. It's a choice.
and you can choose that and still not do it. So then what do you do?
It's still a choice. Whether the choice go, you make the decision. So it's just like when
What's good for Paul might not be good for
it's hold on, let me read some of my
we
comments.
got mad conversation, y'all. What's going on today?
Physical, mentally, and financially, it's difficult because many men struggle in one or more aspect, and it creates a conflict in the relationship roles.
But what if they have no financial literacy? Like I was watching this joint like about 6 months ago, and Shaquille O'Neal was talking about how basketball players come in and they be coming into like $30 million, and then like a year or two or something they be broke. And it was like, yo, but at no point when they came into the league, they had nothing in there, no program to tell them how to do their money. It was like, and 9 times out of 10, from where they come from, they're probably from a hood or something like that. Anybody in their family never had over $50,000. So who is teaching them financial literacy, what to put their money into? They don't know. They're gonna get it and blow it. So if a man is not good with finances, he might not been taught that. Right? He looked it up to. I know dudes that took classes, and went online, did all of that, and still not good with it because the way the method was given to them is not something they could
But
understand.
if you're taking the step to go out and gather information and gather your own resources and you still don't get it, there's something that you're not doing wrong. So it's either you need to change your mindset and approach it differently, but it's still a choice because you can't be putting in all this work and all this energy into something and not getting nothing back from it. That don't even make sense.
Sometimes people do,
It don't even make
or it's not
sense.
coming back in a way they can register. They don't know how to apply. I know people who really want to do it, have the means to do it, trying to do it, and then get in there and frick. Like I'm really applying, I'm really trying, I'm making a choice to try.
Then
I'm doing these
if you
things
can't do
and
it
I'm
by
still
yourself,
not good.
and if you
But
can't do
maybe
it by
I'm
yourself, what do
personal
you
one on
do?
one. I can you get help, but I'm saying, and I agree. But sometimes the help you seek is not the right help you need. Like people, sometimes people want to give you what they think is good for you instead of listening to you and get what you need for you to be great. They don't. I want to like teachers. I went to school. I'm this. This is how it goes. You'll get it. No, poo poo. I might be the one
I
you got to
can't.
do a
I
little
can't.
patience
I didn't
for.
have that experience with teachers. I had teachers that really cared about
You wasn't
students
in
getting
America. They
in.
don't love us here like
I
that.
lived. I lived here. What do you mean?
They don't like us.
I went to school in America. I did high school in America. What are you talking about?
What school you go to?
I went to school in New York City.
New York City has very good schools. That's come on, that's unfair. Yeah, I know they got good
How
schools.
how is that
I live in
unfair?
Indiana. Indiana has good schools, man.
How is it unfair? Unfair.
They have great schools.
Oh yeah, that's not my fault. I went to a charter too.
Come to some of these local public schools, all right? Come to some of these local public schools.
But listen, education is another topic that get me heated, so we're not even gonna get into that, okay?
One
Because
of these days we will, because I like talking about education too. It's funny.
you said what?
I like talking about education, so one of these days we will.
One of these days, because the way how I think The system here, y'all depend too much on the system to learn.
We're
Mm.
gonna save talk for another day.
We're gonna
Honestly,
save that topic for another day. We need.
I think that's big cat. That's
It's
my
not
opinion.
big cat.
My opinion.
It's not big cat because the way how I hear Buffalo people complain about not being able to bus your children to school, man.
I lived in Indiana one time. There was buses on. We never had a bus issue. Never one
And
time.
I'm from the city where we don't even have cheese buses. So let's talk about it.
And that's why y'all got high
And I'm
level
from a
rates.
country where we didn't even have school buses. So let's really
Okay,
talk about
okay,
it.
okay, okay.
So,
But that's culture shock. That's
so,
something we can't
so,
relate to. Because I'm not
so,
walking to school. Okay? Ankles hurt and my knees shot. I'm not crawling to school.
so is it the government's responsibility to make sure you get to school, or is it your parents'
The
responsibility to make
government
sure?
the government had a responsibility to put drugs in the black community so they can take the same effort and make sure we get the damn education. That's cat. The government
But
do
but
what they want
but
to
if
do.
they're putting cracks in the city, then what makes you think they care about you getting an education then?
No, I said that to say they can definitely, if they can do that, they can
But
make
and
sure.
I'm
But they
saying, and
don't.
that is my counter
They don't.
argument.
They don't care.
What's to say they don't?
You didn't hear
What's to
Michael
say they
Jackson. I
care?
don't want to say I don't really care about us. You didn't hear that song?
I did hear that song. Okay, so then if the government don't care, who gonna care? Then your parents supposed to
Jamaican kids
care.
have to do chores and then go to school.
Preach! You gotta get up, make your own breakfast, clean the house, sweep it
My
out,
mother
make
was
sure
in
ain't nothing
Jamaican.
there.
She was
Like,
doing
what do
me
you
like that.
mean?
5 in the morning. I had to watch it all day. I hated that. Mom, you're a
Pack your,
bum.
you gotta pack your bag, make sure your homework done, clean your shoes before you go to bed. Like, uniform
Y'all definitely
iron.
had it hard. I give it to y'all.
It ain't hard.
It's
It's a
hard.
foundation. No, it's not hard.
I had it hard.
I thought it was hard. It wasn't hard. It's a foundation, and it's
I
definitely a
got whooped for
mental thing.
yawning too loud.
Everybody would have.
Oh, thanks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My mother had a mean right. Now she a pastor now. Ain't that something? I love you, mom. Because they'll lock up parents who don't get kids to school. Well, they ain't yet. Is it like that for real?
What?
If you don't get your, he said they'll lock up parents who don't get kids to school. Is that true?
I don't think that's true, but
It's a consequence.
I don't think there's a consequence. I just think
He said,
Caribbean
hey,
people,
we getting CPS involved. Yeah.
we don't got them issues. We don't have those resources. We don't have the resources that America have for us to be talking about. Yeah, your kid don't come to school. I'm gonna call CPS.
Listen, America has resources for not our kind. Yeah, and that's the one thing when people say America has resources, but for our kind, it's not always like that. You know what I'm saying? It's limited. Shoot, you can go to McDonald's right here on Delavan, and the food is horrible. If you drive out to Clarence, they literally butter their McDonald's food. The food is really exquisite. It's messed up. Why is it like that? We can talk about that a whole nother day too. Education and race, because it's a big thing. I just don't like to talk about because people don't want to be honest. But shoot,
That's a fact. That's a
Buffalo's the
fact.
Irish city. Anywho,
Anywho,
last time before we get off here. Last time before we get off here.
what was the last topic again?
It was you.
I know, but I don't remember.
I
So
don't
I'm
remember either.
saying,
Figure it out. Come
oh
on.
man,
Come on, Victorine. You got it. Eagle.
hold on. I'm about to tell y'all 2 seconds. You can keep
Thank
talking.
y'all for always tuning in with us, man. We're going to be here every day. Happy Meal Hour. If you got any topics, you can hit me or Pretty popping up at any time. And you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We'll talk about it. One more quick talking and we're going to get on out there. Make sure
Oh,
you
the
locked it on to it. www.power965radio.com. You
.com.
feel me? We always popping, right? You heard?
So our last topic was is do love exist?
Ooh, last topic is
Do
do love
love
exist?
exist? I mean, I think it do. I'm all for black love, y'all.
What type of love? What you mean you love black love?
I'm all for black
What
love.
does that mean?
I'm all for black love.
You say you're dating. Marcelo says, of course. I
um,
disagree, but you can say
black.
because you're married and happy.
What disagree with what?
No, I'm
Oh,
just
that
saying.
love exists. Oh,
I,
okay.
it just depends. I be feeling love exists sometimes. I feel like love exists to a point. People love you to who you are and what you are, or what they can get from you.
It
To me,
depends on what
love
you're
has
getting from
limits,
love.
and it should be limitless.
If the
And I
love
think,
has limit, it ain't real love.
man, this world is finished. You feel me? I have a comment for artists, honest development, work ethic, and present. Period.
If if the love is
Do
limitless,
people
it ain't love.
now? People do know what it means. No, I don't think they know what it means no more.
I think what is defined as love?
That part. Love is
What
unconditional.
Exactly. Love is
Your
God.
mama love
If
me.
if you're religious, if
I feel
you're
like your mother
religious,
love me. Like my mother love me unconditionally. I have done a lot of things that she
she's
wasn't
supposed
proud
to.
of. But I think that's the definition of love. Loving you is not loving when it's good. Love to me is showing when it's bad. When I ain't saying what you want, when I ain't doing what you want, when I ain't acting like you want, I'm in my own attitude, I'm in my own ways. I got bad ways that you don't like. Can you love me enough to get it right? That's love. That's how God loves us. That's the thing.
But
People will love people to the point of you know what I'm saying? Well, you ain't doing this. I'm done. I'm done. Could you imagine if God every day told us he was done by our mistakes? Nobody would be alive. Everybody would be ashes. So it's like that's the type of love I want. I'm gonna understand you. You're gonna understand me, and we're gonna work it out. I'm sorry I messed up. Yes, I cheated on you, and this is why. Yes, I did it, and this is why. This is something I got to deal with. This is some of my demons that I got to deal with that I'm not perfect at. If I'm telling you that, then you love me. We work together. It's worth it. If you feel I'm worth it, and if I feel you worth it, we do it. That's love. Love is patient. Love is kind. The patience is the problem because we're in a world that's instant. You can instantly go online, instantly get food, and everything is so quick. It's nothing like soul food anymore. It ain't no more. Ain't nothing. So no one has patience. I want it now. I want you to have the money now, have the car now. That's like I give you BBLs. You don't even like your own damn body. Insanely crazy. So it's like, what do we love? We love quick. No, love me long time. Love me when I'm acting like me. Then you say, I'm gonna love you back. You tripping. I'm willing to stand. You're going through your little thing. That's cool. I'm gonna be here because after I come out of whatever I'm going through, whatever trial, whatever trauma I have tapped into, when I come out of that and I see you standing there, that's gonna show me you love. You ain't gotta tell me you love. People say they love you all day. Man, love is an action word. Damn it, show me.
preach that part,
Show me you love me. Don't tell me you love me all day.
because that don't mean a damn
It don't.
thing.
People like, I love you so much. Listen, a prostitute you paid for $60 for 20 minutes will tell you she love you.
I love your money.
I like that's what I love. I love that thing. I love that thing love, poo poo.
I mean, but right. This is,
Mm-hmm.
I think, love starts with loving yourself,
True,
right? Because
true.
if you don't love and appreciate yourself, and that means in all your flaws, in all your
Facts.
imperfection, with everything that is wrong with you, if you don't love yourself, there's no way you can expect to
I
receive
both said the same
something.
thing to shine up. I agree. Go ahead.
Okay, there's no way you can expect to receive something that you don't even know how to give yourself,
Mm.
right? Because just like with God, right? You gotta seek Him first, right? You gotta
Mm-hmm.
learn
Seek ye
to
first the
love
kingdom.
Him. You
Yep.
gotta learn and understand the things that He do for you to make you who you are, right? So if you don't even appreciate yourself, like just being valuable human being. You're
Mm-hmm.
valuable to yourself. Because without you, you cannot exist. If you don't feed yourself, you will die. If you don't give yourself the nutrients you need, it won't work.
It won't work.
You cannot expect somebody to supply you with the things that you can't even supply yourself with.
Mm. Marcelo said, you know how hard it is to love someone who don't love themselves. Man, that's a true
Yeah,
testament. That's a true. That's right. We
yeah.
need to love ourselves. That's fact. Everybody
And
saying that.
then I
But
think,
my thing is this though. What if the person say, I don't know how to love myself? I know I've always given myself and I never know how to love me because my mother didn't love me, my father, and all that type of stuff. Can you teach them how to love? If they come to you in vulnerability, just back to that vulnerable word, and say, I don't know how to love myself, then you should say, then let me show you how to love you first. So then I could do counseling with you. Then I can find things in books and YouTubes and different guys. We can go talk to a couple that's been together 30, 40 years and can tell you how to love. Then that's cool. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But tell me you don't love me. Don't act like you got it all together and I get with you and I get behind there and then the Wizard of Oz is fake. I hate that. Like, man, no one's perfect. We all have our flaws. We all have our not good things. But guess what? If you tell me and you tell me you love and I believe you and you show you around, then we here. Let's go. Because if it's worth it, you'll fight for it. If it's worth it, you'll fight for it. Every time. I'm
every
done with it.
time.
People don't though. People just cat, cat, cat. Big cat. All I do is cat. Talk so much, and then when it's really time, I'm gonna be there through you, thick and thin. I'm gonna be there no matter what. You there for them. But why is it when it's your turn to need, they ain't there? but they love you. Hate that part. Been
You
through that a lot.
you
Even
preaching
in
it.
friendships, though.
Yeah.
Even in
Love
friendships,
is not something that is just romantic, right? Especially if you can't love your friends, if you can't genuinely love your friends, right? You can't expect to have a romantic relationship,
right?
because before any type of romance you have to have friendship. Before the romance come in play, the friendship part got to come in play, because that love, that understanding, like, you know what, I appreciate the things that you do for me, I appreciate this, and the understanding of, you don't have to depend on another person to give you that what you need. You got to have that understanding first,
You do.
because even in a relationship, even though it's a relationship, you still got to deal with your own personal issues that come within to come together. Like, I am still one person. When we come together, yes, we are one unit, but we are two different people.
Facts. And I agree with that. I agree with that. But listen, if you if you want to come together with this union, and before we come in union, we combine and do all that extra stuff, then if you say you love me, or let me say it like this: don't tell me you love me and you love things about me. So then don't say, "Shad, I love you." Say, "I love that you're talented. I love
I
how you
love that.
make me feel physically." I say that part, but don't say you love me as a whole. That
Mm-hmm.
is deceitful. So then when something comes up, or I'm not acting like you think I should, and you change,
Preach.
that's a problem for me. That
Preach.
ain't love. Then.
It
That's
ain't.
that's lust. Then that's life. Like you like me, though. Just say you like me a lot. I really like you. I can accept that. Don't go get me love me. I love you so much. Telling everybody, putting up fake posts and stats, and it ain't real.
Listen,
Damn, cat. Big cap. You wear the big cap, or you don't got to do that. Man, people, it's like some people will tell you they love you just to use you to get you financially because they think love. So now you
or
sacrificing
just to
time, you
sacrifice.
sacrificing money, you
Mm-hmm.
sacrificing connection, you sacrificing your energy. That is something you.
Some
That's a
people would tell
fact.
you to love. Some people would tell you they love you just to get you, and they'll say that just to drain you, because
Yep.
you probably have all this love, right, and all this kindness and all this joy, and they don't understand how you love, and their idea of love is different. So they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna just tell you I love you because you're gonna tell me everything I want to know, right? You tell me you love me, you gonna help me, you gonna do this
You
for
want
me,
to get a
you gonna be by
settlement.
my side. You know what I mean? People will just love you for the things that you can do for them,
Then tell me
for the
that.
way you appreciate them, and not even so much the way they appreciate you.
Tell me that.
So I
Let
know
me
how to move
decide if
accordingly.
that man.
You know what I
That's
mean? Like, let me
cool.
decide if that's something I
Damn,
want to go
cool. All
through.
right, cool. So I know what this is. I know what this is. Now I'm bringing you in front of my mama, bringing you to gigs and all that, and you big cat. Now I look like an idiot. Now I feel stupid because you really didn't love. You love my talent. You love my wit. You
You
love
love
my.
what I had to
Come
offer.
on,
You
bro.
love the things that I can do for you,
He
just
said,
out
I
of
said,
the.
get a settlement. Don't act like people don't do that.
You
Don't
love
act
the
like people
things.
don't do that. That settlement love, backs.
You love the things
Oh,
I
you about to
can
be
do
on
for you.
BET. I love it. What? What?
It's just like, let's bring it back to like talking to somebody and getting in the dating world, right? It's just like, let's say you're not a guy that's used to a girl that caters to you, right? I feel like for a woman to genuinely cater to you, she also got to understand the value of self, the value of understanding that I gotta show appreciation and not just say I love you. Women don't necessarily say I love you. All their actions will prove everything that they need to do. When she come home and she cook you a meal, oh, that's love. Okay, that's love. When she come home and she be like, oh, you tired today? Let me rub your back. That's love. If she come home and say, if she before she get home, she on the street and she's like, I'm outside. Do you need anything? That's love. A
It
lot of
is love.
people don't even be like, that's not a thought
And that's what we're
process
talking
for
about the
them.
love languages. Love language is very, very important too.
Is
And
it? Because some people don't
I want to talk
even.
about that next week, definitely. Love languages, because not all love languages match. Because if I'm a high affectionate, but you're not affectionate, but you are a person who's going to make sure I'm good, I might not need that. I might need, I need physical touch and you know what I'm saying, and
Hmm.
caress and all that, and that ain't you. But you like, well, I call and check on you, make sure you're good. Man, I don't need that. I could do that. My mom and them do that. I need you to give me this. And if they can't, how do you be together?
It don't work sometimes.
I swear it don't work.
It
I
don't
tried
work.
to make it work. For some of
And
you
no matter how
niggas,
you
it's
try, there's
something.
just certain things that you just cannot get around. And you could love somebody, but that don't mean you gotta be with them. And you could love somebody from a distance. I
You
got
know what I mean? You ever had five people? You was like, oh, if I could just take her love, her ambition, her spirit,
make it one. I get one powerful ass person, right? But it don't work like that.
Exactly. It don't work like that.
It
Unless
don't
you're a
work
new
like that.
polygamy. We already talked about that. I don't want to go back into it. You see her face. She don't want to talk about it. Cool. All right. Well, listen, we appreciate y'all. We're going to get up over here. Thank y'all for tuning in once we are every day. We definitely talk about this love language. I want to get deep into that because I'm going to bring a little test. I'm going to have her do hers. I'm going to do mine. We're going to see
My
if
love
mine is
language
it.
test.
Yes.
We're gonna do it beforehand
Yeah,
because
we go
that test is
beforehand.
long as hell.
I got a quick one. So we'll do it that day, right? Pause. And hey yo. And
I think last I checked, my love language was like words of affirmation or something like that.
like you giving it or wanting it?
Wanted.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I don't see you giving words of affirmation personally.
I'm actually a very sweet person. Don't be lying to these people.
All right,
All right, y'all.
We're
We gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and thank you for tuning in to the Happy Meal Hour.
Sean, everybody there. Listen, man, thanks for the stars. Let me get them stars. Let them know where the whole platform. There. Listen, if you want a podcast, this lady you talk to at the station too, get your own podcast.
Yeah. Just call 716-834-1080 on and you could get that. So yeah, you could find us on Power 965 WNY on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or you can follow our podcast on all podcast platforms at WFO Power Podcast.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Happy
Meal
Meal
Hour, the lunch break you ain't know you needed.
Until now.
Good. Have a good one. Oh, oh. Purposeful. Somebody said preach, bro.